Hi everybody, my name is Tom and in this video I talk about EMP grenades. I want to quickly list all the effects it has so you guys can use that as a reference, or if you are new to the game you can finally see what the grenade is doing and how you can make a proper use out of it. The first effect is actually the coolest one. When you throw it at a zombie, this zombie will be passed out, and this effect will actually last forever unless you shoot, you sprint, you touch the zombie, or he gets killed by the environment, for example when the bus rolls over it, or when you go far away. If you do nothing of that, the zombie will be passed out forever, and you can use that time to do convenient box hits or to put your money safely into the bank, or you can also make a break when you play co-op, so the whole team can quickly go to the toilet without being in danger. This is especially important when you play farm survival in a high round. You know, your ray gun might go out of ammo and then you have to respin it in the middle of the round, but in farm the box is at a very dangerous location. So what you can do is you can stun the full train and then do box hits without being in danger, and that in the middle of the round, which is very cool. The EMP grenade will also stop the bus if you throw it at the driver. This is very cool. When you have missed the bus, you can simply throw that grenade and then catch the bus. To make the bus driving again, you have to put a turbine just next to the driver, then it will instantly continue to drive. Or you can simply wait the 90 seconds because the EMP will always last for 90 seconds in the most effects it has. Then you know you can insta-kill the Avogadro with the EMP, but this is actually not that important if you have the Galva Knuckles, but of course it's very convenient. The EMP grenade will also cancel box spins. That is very cool for grief. If you see that a player of the opponent team is hitting the box, you can simply throw the EMP at the box and the player will lose 950 points and get no gun at all. But you can also use that for yourself. When you got a war machine or something like that, you know you have to wait like 5 seconds until the gun is back in the box and until you can retry. But when you throw an EMP at the box, it will instantly close and you can instantly retry to get a better gun. The EMP nade also cancels the pack-a-punch process, so again in grief, when you see that the player of the opponent team is pack-a-punching his gun, you can throw the EMP quickly at the machine and then it will keep the gun. The player will lose 5,000 points, which is a lot in grief, and this is very cool when you can do that. But be aware that the pack-a-punch machine is in lava in town grief, and when you throw an EMP grenade into the lava, it will not explode. So you have to throw the EMP nearby at a solid ground. Then when you throw the EMP grenade at a perk machine, this perk will actually be disabled for 90 seconds. Can also be cool in grief when you disable Juggernog or Quick Revive or so, but be aware that also your own team profits no longer by that perk, so be very careful. And when you play solo or co-op, just keep that in mind, because often you throw a EMP by accident near a perk machine and that is just not convenient. Interesting to know is maybe that when you play solo you can't disable the quick revive machine. When you throw the EMP near a green streetlight in Green Run, this streetlight is actually disabled and you are not able to create a teleporter underneath it. Then when you throw an EMP at yourself, your crosshair and stuff is disabled, so when you have a pack-a-punched gun with a red dot sight or so, you actually do not see the red dot, so it's like the same in multiplayer. And this effect also lasts for 90 seconds. When you have a turbine somewhere and throw an EMP at it, it will actually get disabled as well. It will not work for 90 seconds, so it will no longer power your things. Keep that in mind, especially when you camp and when you need the turbine to power your traps. Do not throw EMPs at yourself. And interesting to know here is that when you pick the turbine up and replace it, it will still not work. So picking it up and placing it again will not help to avoid this effect. Very cool, or very funny is that when you throw an EMP near the reactor in the power station, the power will actually disable. So that's very cool. You know that disabling process takes 30 seconds and then you can enable it again. Takes another 30 seconds and you know that's quite a long time. So just make sure not to throw EMPs near the reactor. Another point that is quite annoying is when you throw an EMP at claymores, they actually disappear, they get destroyed, and this happens quite often to me. I run a train somewhere, I have my claymore storage, and then I throw an EMP for fun, and it hits half of my claymore storage, and yeah, the claymores are then just gone, which is very annoying. So try to keep that in mind, that the EMP actually destroys claymores. And the last effect is that when you throw an EMP at a power-up, for example insta-kill or so, that insta-kill will disappear. Especially keep that in mind when you get a max ammo. You tend to waste all your tactical grenades, so you throw an EMP, this EMP hits the max ammo and then it is gone and you do get no ammo at all. But maybe you can make use of that in Grief when you see that a player of the opponent team is running to a power-up and you see that your own team has no chances to get that power-up first. You can try to throw an EMP at the drop so that the opponent team does not get the drop as well. Alright, so that was it actually. I hope I haven't forgotten any effects. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun. See ya. Bye.